Hey, it's Matt with McGee Farms, and I picked up a little inflatable dinghy. We've got a lot of lakes and rivers around us, and we like to do some fishing, but we've kind of been boatless for a couple of years. And I ran across this. I've got an old 6-horse Evinrude, a 15-horse we're going to be using with these. But I ran across these fairly cheap, but unfortunately the problem with these is they tend to leak a good bit. If they're more than about 4 or 5 years old, they start getting air leaks in them. And I've just about got this one done as far as fixing all the leaks. There's 2 left, and then I'm going to start on the other little inflatable boat. But I was going to go through how to find the leaks and how to fix them. Now first, I've got a mixture of Dawn and warm water, and I just found the last of the leaks here. Spray a little Dawn on them. There's one there. You can kind of see where it's bubbling up. There's not much of a leak, but it's enough to be a headache. And on this side here, I found, there it is. You see where those are bubbling up? That's the only place left that this one is leaking, is right there, right here. I think I found a little one somewhere in the cross of the seams here. It's basically, a lot of these, they glue the seams instead of welding them. And the glue just kind of wears down, especially people buy these and they like fold them up. They're convenient, you can fold them up, but in this case, it kind of helps wear out the glue. So I've got where the leaks are coming from. Oh, here's the other one here. I knew I had just a tiny one right here in the corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the hose. I'm going to wash all the soap off really good, wipe it down, and dry it. I've got some acetone here that I'll go over it with acetone and just make sure it's good and clean. And then I found this at Walmart. I was doing research online, and everyone was telling me I needed to use the super expensive adhesive for these. This is a PVC boat. The other one that I've got that I'm going to be bringing up is Hypalon, which is a little different material. But everyone was saying, yeah, this Stay Bond for PVC is what I was told to use. I went to look for it. I couldn't find it anywhere, and online, a couple places I found it, it was like really expensive. And on another YouTube channel, someone was using this Loctite vinyl, fabric, and plastic stuff. So I'm like, well, you know what? It's $3 at Walmart. I'll get a tube of it. And so far, all the leaks that I've hit it on, it has it's sealed them. Now, whether it's going to last, I don't know, but we'll find out. You can see that bubble's really getting big there. It's like a little kid's bubble. So I'm going to spray this down. I'm going to wipe it down with some acetone and dry it real good. And we're going to put a couple layers of this Loctite on. So I've cleaned everything, tried to dry it off, got some acetone on there, and I'm going to start putting the Loctite on there. And what I found actually worked pretty good. Of course, you want to deflate the tubes first so you don't have air pushing out of it. But just kind of put a little in there, rub it in with my finger. I don't know, you might want to use gloves with this. I'm really not that concerned, but I'm sure someone's going to make a comment about, oh, you should really use PPE, which you probably should. But kind of where the seam is, I'm pulling it down and trying to push a little bit into the seam. I don't know if that makes much of a difference. But then where I've got it like just a little bit here, I'm kind of going over a little more up and down the seam. That way, you know, if there's any more, kind of catch it before it starts coming loose. Well, I got it. This one wasn't, but the other side was kind of right at these seams here. A little in here. It's not going to hurt to have a little extra on there. And this takes about 2 hours to really dry good. It says wait 24 hours before you air it up, but what I've been doing with fixing these is I've been letting it cure for about 12 to 15 hours, but about every 2 hours I come in and I put another coat, and I end up putting about 3 coats on there. And like I said, so far every coat that I put on has held. Now I did this one here, I used some another epoxy, and it did not really, as you can see, it's kind of coming off now. It did not hold that well. I think this was Gorilla Paste or something like that. Yeah, it didn't do nothing. It was just a waste of time and a waste of a day or two trying to use it. Luckily it peels off fairly easy. But where it was all on, I'll put this on, get a coating on there. And like I said, I'm going to build onto the coat as the day goes on today. And hopefully by tomorrow morning, if I air this up, might even try to do it this afternoon, but hopefully at least by tomorrow morning, I will have taken care of all of the leaks on this. And then we can try to get the trailer going and get it out on the water. And of course this stuff, once it dries, kind of a little sticky on your hand, but I got the acetone rag out here. It pretty much gets most of it off, I found. So we're gonna let this sit. We're gonna wait about 24 hours and let's see what happens. So I've had about 4 days go by, and this epoxy works, but with all the air leaks, it kind of like you had to put a coating on, let it dry, put another coating on, and just kind of build on it. And eventually the leaks would start to go away. So fingers crossed that is working on it. I will say what's been a big help too, if you've got one of these, is I have a little pump that came with it. I don't know if you can see it here. It's a West Marine brand, or they got it from West Marine, but it basically has alligator clips where you can put it on a car battery so you can inflate it really easy, and it has like the setting of how much PSI you want to make sure you don't get too much or you get enough in there. So that's been really nice, but it's been about 4 days. I put several coats on here, and as of this morning, or I guess last night when I checked it, I had one tiny little bubble coming up. Everything else was completely sealed. So we're gonna spray it down. And fingers crossed that we're good. So far, I am not seeing any bubbles whatsoever coming out of this. That's a good sign. Up. Thought I had a bubble there. That's just a little extra epoxy that got in there. There's a bubble here. Nope, that's epoxy. All right, I'm going to flip this boat up so I can check the underneath side, but I think we're good. I think we might actually get out on the lake today. Let me flip it up and we'll take a look at the underside. All right, I got it flipped up. Start looking underneath. Now you can see where I came in with a Sharpie and marked the main trouble spots that I had. Of course, the thing with that is once I hit it with acetone to clean it good, it took the Sharpie off. But we are looking good there. looking good here. This is the last spot that I had a bubble last night, so I put like one more coat on. Like I said, this is probably 5 to 10 coats. So you know, it has a little bit, got a bubble here, but I think that's more the soap. I don't think that's air coming out. So yeah, we are good. This stuff did work. Did get rid of all the air leaks. It was very time consuming. It took a while. I tried a couple different epoxies. Tried this stuff, which everyone had said that's the best one to get, and that really didn't work. Where's the stuff that I used? It's right in here. I also had, that's one other one that I don't have it on me now. I can't remember what the name of it was, but this stuff here, Loctite Vinyl Fabric and Plastic Flexible Adhesive. I got it at Walmart. It's $3 for a little tube. I've probably gone through 2.5 tubes of this. Just, and I might have gone a little overkill, but I really didn't want to get out in the water and have a leak come back. So we'll see how it's going to hold up long term. Hopefully we'll be good. But if you're looking into one of these, I mean, honestly, you can find these fairly inexpensive to begin with. But online, you can find them super cheap. But just be prepared, you're probably going to have to do this. It's Matt with McGee Farms. If you enjoy the videos, please consider giving us a thumbs up or subscribing to the channel. We'll have more boating videos coming this summer as we get out and enjoy this. Till next time, have a great day.